back. Yeah, will be no commercial breaks anytime soon. You know, I was kind of getting impatient. So luckily, the gods of Summoner's Rift have heard my players. Let's head back into it.
Okay, so is this number something I need to solve for? Because I hate algebra.
Yeah, I don't really want to get into mathematics either. A great percentage already sold.
Is that number 1-0 to Bigatron?
I'm wondering, is it gonna happen? We'll see.
We're not allowed to get excited, Arctic.
Yep, only Jinx maybe. She gets a kill.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah.
I kind of set myself up for it, but
Yeah, you did. You just walked right into it. But
not allowed to get excited.
anyways, heading back into this game right here. So far, no casualties just yet. Everything's pretty dead even. A quick recap of what has happened already. Warlock needing to expend his flash earlier upon a surprise. I would say just a surprise that he just so happened to walk into with the heavier numbers from Bigatron Esports. Needed flash to flee away.
He quite literally walked into that. It was a face check into a shove though. Will land on the secret.
Yep.
Not all rocks though from the third volley did land. Of course, not dealing AoE damage anymore. The minions kind of saving a bit there.
Luckily, not just in terms of the damage, the more damage that Secret could have taken, but MT a little bit lower in mana there, so couldn't really throw the full barrage of damage and trade off anytime soon. Secret, he is running Corrupting Potion, so easily gonna regenerate and find his own form of retaliation later on. Luckily for MT, did go for a little bit of a dodge, fancy footwork.
Yeah, level 4 on Syndra, you can't really chunk your opponent that heavily this early. Once level 6 comes, that's really when Secret is a big threat onto Vitalia. For Secret did go for that heal, no ignite, so less kill pressure in the 1v1, but still you'd have to favor the Syndra against Atalia.
True. A lot of push-ins here coming in from Mega Esports, though. It will result to a few hits left and right here. Golden Feet and What the Chess are on a roll and landing the skill shots, getting quite the damage onto Bravo. Still looking pretty healthy in exchange, Mega Esports' bot lane.
Yeah, we did mention during pick and ban phase Arctic that Jin, even though he wasn't probably the safest AD carry to pick against what Bigatron already had, he will have a pretty good time in lane, having more range available compared to the Kaisa. Both Bravo and Dreams just have to be pushed out here, but speaking of being pushed out, will Hansa find anything? Just find the wolf camp.
Yep. Just gonna content themselves with a nice meal of wolves for breakfast in the jungle side of Bigatron Esports. But Spade in exchange here towards top side, taking quite the harass from Warlock here. It's really showing in his CS difference, 27 to 42, and Warlock is not slowing down anytime soon.
I'm not exactly sure what Spade expected to happen in that particular scenario. Recalling in front of a Jace, eats an empowered shock blast.
Takes all the more time to make a retreat back to the base. Looks like we'll be stacking up on those rings though. Seals rather.
Dark seals.
They look like, yeah, they look like rings.
You think about Lord of the Rings and the one ring to rule them all, but apparently now he has two.
Yeah, he likes that bling bling.
Have you watched Lord of the Rings, Arctic?
Yes, I have. My parents would always bring me to the cinema every single
Are you a fan
installment.
Though? Are you a fan?
I was a bit too young to appreciate it, so I'm gonna have to probably watch it once Conquerors is over to appreciate it all the more.
You know, as a kid, I was a big fan of Legolas since he was the coolest guy. He had the bow and arrow,
the long blonde hair and the cool
and
getup.
he'd never get hit by anything. Yeah.
Fair enough. Meanwhile, Spade gonna be flinging Warlock here. Interesting to note, Spade is early on level 6 here. Zico did try to follow up, but the frozen domain was a clear signal for Warlock to mission abort in the trades. Meanwhile, trades are happening between MT and Secret at the same time. Take note, we're near the situation once again where MT, in the midst of spamming abilities, trying to get damage onto Secret, gonna lose out on mana sometime soon. Of course, Secret, with the Corrupting Potion, just gonna regen beautifully once again.
No, there are a lot of things I don't understand in League of Legends, and one of them is where Olaf, well, SKT Olaf, gets his computer whenever he recalls. Like, does he have internet? Does he have Wi-Fi? It's not plugged into anything. It just pops up.
is he secretly Doctor Strange that could grab a computer from any...
No, he's technically raging because something's wrong with his PC. That's why you see him slamming the desk, but I'm assuming it's because he's not plugged into anywhere or his Wi-Fi isn't working.
Well, probably not much of a reception on Summoner's Rift, that's for sure.
Yeah, you gotta focus on... I don't know. What are they playing for? You gotta focus on killing your opponent and getting objectives.
Yeah, definitely. But anyway, blue buff. Okay, this is a nice solution to the problem I've been having with MT earlier. Spamming all the abilities onto Secret, not really leaving himself with any mana once he gets some real chunks onto Secret. So a blue buff pass on from Zico, definitely gonna help remedy that.
Yeah, and part of the reason why MT was so low on mana every time he panned over to his screen is the recent change, the changes actually to Talia where your threaded volley doesn't deal AoE, but I'll have to hold off on that. Dreams is basically dead.
Oh, snap! Dark Spear, first blood will go to Mega Esports. Bravo might not be long of this world either. Flashes into his demise. And yeah, well juggled, well played by Mega Esports right there. Right place at the right time. MT, I don't think he can go for anything here. Probably just prevent the onslaught. That's going to be the connect coming in from Golden Feet. What the Jess going to get the slow as well. Another Dark Spear coming in. Burning away. Looks like Mega really wants in on that kill. Mega Secret is now on a killing streak. That ain't no secret, that's for sure.
See how Heise gets away from this? He's not. He's going to get chomped down by the Trundle, but going back. MT basically gave a freebie kill over to Mega Esports. The Savior already has 3 kills, and this is an incredibly scary situation for Bigatron Esports. Senior very snowbally as a mid laner once she gets her damage items, but there's an attempt here.
Yep, they're gonna try to go for it. Slowing down Golden Feet, gonna punish up on overstaying his welcome, but looks like the ticks inside Tom Kench's belly were just enough. Didn't even matter if he tried to go for the gobble up save.
Yeah, it wasn't a save right there. Just looked like...
Oh, Spade though not going to be making the journey with MT. Looks like both sides kind of forced to separate here. Choose their targets wisely. MT dealing as much damage as he can. Luckily, Zico was there to support MT for additional damage. That's going to be a kill onto the mid laner of Mega Esports. Bigatron Esports finding ways to recuperate.
Yeah, good trade right there. They will be rewarded with this Infernal Drake. Heise is running towards the area, but I think he is too late. Unless something like a Deadly Flourish could steal this. I don't think it's going to happen. It's going to be pointed somewhere else. Free Infernal Drake over this side of Bigatron Esports.
Yes.
They actually get something back, so good job right there. Not bad at all.
So still quite a bit of hope for either side here. Not really a distinctive lead, except for a tad bit of a goal difference in favor of Mega Esports right here. There is still the question of how BTR will fare as the later minutes go along, because I feel like this is another one of those scenarios where it's not as evident even with the trade-offs happening, but subtly Mega Esports is always going to have that better advantage in there.
Alright, what the Jess wasn't able to spot out Zico in the bot lane. Here comes the Trundle. There's no flash on the Tom Kench. I think he's dead.
Go straight for the dive in. It's time for the curtain call though. Coming in from the Jin. It's turned into a 4v3 right now. So all members of BTR are looking healthy. What the Jess still living to tell the tale. MT a little bit too late for the party, but can still try to salvage it though. Secret taking the full barrage from the Talia, but the Dark Spears are hurting like there's no tomorrow from Secret. They're going to turn to Golden Feet right now. That's going to be the save from What the Jess. Secret, can he make it out alive on his own though? That's going to be the slow coming in from Dreams. MT not able to follow up just yet. Dreams not wanting to get kited right there. Looks like he's going to go for mission abort. That's going to be a throw of skills from the Talia. Secret still rounding around. Looks like we'll continue the chase right there. Going to slow down the members, but still luckily enough, that's going to do the trick for MT as he gets the kill, but still interesting trade-off at the end of the day.
Yeah, Seismic Shove means that he will go down for sure in that situation, but that was still very scary for both MT and Dreams. See the hesitation when stepping forward against a Sindri who had a lot of mana to work with. Spade just gonna get bonked by Warlock. Easily picked off. Tower as well gonna go down to the side of Mega Esports, so that will open up a massive lead in the top half of the map.
Yeah, Warlock is angry at this point. Not gonna have it anymore after 2 consecutive defeats today. And it's really shown in the CS difference. You know, double-edged sword by choosing the Singe for Bigatron Esports.
No, Singe is something that we weren't exactly sure what was gonna happen, but right now he's 0-2-1, building towards what could be a potential righteous glory. The positive thing here though is that if the top half of the map does fail for the side of Bigatron Esports, at least Warlock has a point of this game where he does fall off on that chase. He's not exactly the most effective champion when it comes to the later stages, but MG is roaming down here. He's pretty fast, honestly. He does have Weaver's Wall.
Are they gonna go for it though? I think there is a bit of caution coming from Mega Esports. Can Golden Feet make it over? Yes, he does. A little bit, took a bit of a while for MT. I'm not sure if his ultimate only just came off of cooldown, but more action happening here towards the top side. Heise starting to speed his way through. Zico will join the fray as well. Gonna get a few hits of that bat onto him. Secret joins the fray as well. Warlock getting a nice hit there onto Spade and Zico. Numbers aren't looking in BTR's favor towards the top side, but check out what's happening down here because looks like they want to try to go for something here. Golden Feet dedicating his hits onto Dreams. Dreams very low on mana, not able to really go for anything else, even if Bravo does.
Okay, so no kills happening in the bot lane. Just a bunch of summoner spells and ultimates burned on the side of Bigatron Esports. Top lane though, they had a bit of a fight, but nothing exactly happening. Warlock already has a massive lead over his matchup. Just singed. He's running out of effectiveness right now.
Yeah, not really feeling that singed lately. And
he went somewhere though.
Okay, looks like he's gonna go for the try this time around. Gets the slow onto Golden Feet. Gonna abort though with Warlock teleport, and I'm gonna go where you are, buddy boy. But still, BTR gonna try to go for something here. Numbers still aren't in their favor, but looks like with Dreams equals out the scoreboard 4-on-4 right now. Golden Feet take quite a bit of damage there. What the Jess forced to flash away to avoid damage himself. And still though, with one casualty from the side of BTR, I'd say that's still a mega win, even with summoner spells expended and all.
Yeah, it's a bit overeager by Spade. Nothing really he could do there, even though he teleported with the flank, not able to fling anyone back. So no kills to the side of Bigatron Esports. Warlock also teleporting. It means that the big advantage that Mega has in the top side will be available there. So we go back to Olaf's computer.
Yep, pretty much. I'm wondering though, with a lot of summoners expended from Mega Esports in the midst of things, can Bigatron Esports find an opening at least? Because, like I say, as the minutes go by, Mega Esports' goal difference is slightly creeping up.
It is getting slowly higher. Bigatron though, where do they go with this? They have one item completed on their Kaisa. Stormrazor is the go-to right now. And then possible Gensu's Rage Blade. If Bigatron Esports are able to put Bravo in a position to carry, then I like their chances in a full-on 5v5. But there's a lot of damage on the side of Mega Esports. It's going to be up to Dreams on whether or not he can protect the Kaisa from things such as the Syndra ultimate and an Olaf running straight at her.
Ooh, meanwhile, looks like a bit of a scuffle here for that Scuttle Crab. Spade trying to be the annoyance that he can be on the Singed, but hasn't really been working out for him so far. I mean, let's go ahead and compare itemization between these top laners here, because Spade, in the midst of needing to get double Dark Seals to boost up his potion, Yautza ultimate, a pain in the hiney for MT, goes down to that Syndra. Very, very easy. Well fed right now, 5-2-1.
Easy setup there. Oh, Bravo has a flash.
Yep, that's going to be a flash
chase
away.
down though.
Oh, will Dreams be the sacrifice here? Going to get slowed down, gobbled up by the Tom Kench. Heist going to continue to go straight for Bravo there. Dreams maybe the next to follow. Double kill for that Olaf. Spade. Can he do anything here though? Just gonna try to do Singe things. Zico will join the fray as well. 2v3 right now. Heise a little bit on the lower spectrum of health. Could easily regenerate that though once he starts clobbering onto the members of BTR. Turret looks like Mega Esports trying to look for an opening to siege. We'll just abort for now, and that will be another victory for MG.
Yeah, Mega Esports are going to follow the first rule of League of Legends, which is don't chase Singe. There was a tower there as well to dissuade them, but going back to that, that was a really smart move by what the Jets to devour the Braum, trying to body block for Bravo, meaning that the curtain call shots were able to deal damage to the Kaisa and take her down. Smart plays here by Mega Esports. They are really moving closer to securing their playoff spot.
Agreed. And it's just looking all the more grim for Bigatron Esports as it builds up. I mean, sure, there's still room to get there. It's just that by history, I mean, Mega Esports is known to continue to build up from where they're at, and it really shows in the gold spread here right now. Not a single person from Bigatron Esports is up in comparison to their counterpart. That is a massive statement from Mega Esports here.
Yeah, and you see the goal difference between the solo laners for Mega Esports. Very snowballing with the Jace and the Syndra. As for Bigatron, not exactly having the best effectiveness, but Empty's on the opposite side of his wall.
Yep. Gonna try to get golden feet right there. Save will come in from What the Just. Look at the full numbers from Bigatron Esports right now. Looks like they've had it. They're gonna try grouping up as a 5-man this time to try to get what they can.
Yeah, they're gonna try and force down his tower. It's still full HP.
I mean, with 4 members on that turret, it's a good done deal. Nobody from Mega Esports in the vicinity to contest that. That'll be a turret going down, but that goes to say, take note, Secret is pushing in that mid lane. So,
A lot of damage already.
Empty gonna join in. Well, might want to be careful though. Don't want to get that full barrage combo from Secret that could lead that to Leah's demise.
Yeah, Empty just gonna have to give it up. Mega don't exactly get the best trade. Secret he plays so aggressively, stepping right in front of his drum.
Oh, is he gonna try for it though? What the Just is there to go for the save. Looks like that's gonna be the knockup right there. Mona Stasis, great timing as a Syndra pops her ultimate on the Braum. Looks like Bigatron Esports really intent on getting that kill. One more hit onto Secret, not reaching, but still Bravo managing to get that last auto attack for the kill. Curtain call gonna come up. Looks like this is gonna be sweet for Mega Esports as they go in for the fight. Marla finding low health targets in from Bigatron Esports' side. Mega Esports trying to go for more. Spade looks like will be their next target. The rest of BTR are forced to flee. Zico flashing away, might get held down by Golden Feet. Not going to be the case. Isaac tries to go for the dive, but Dreams making it in the nick of night to prevent any further pursuit. But that was a messy trade-off back and forth.
Yeah, even though they were able to get the pick off onto that Syndra, Bigatron Esports don't have enough follow-up. They already burned majority of their cooldowns. Mega were able to find the re-engage. They got rewarded for it. Now, Mountain Drake gonna go over to their side pretty much for free.
Mountain Drake sake right there. 6 and 13 on the scoreboard right now. But forget about the 6 and 13. Look at the score difference. Already nearing 10,000. We're only just about to hit the 20-minute mark. That is too massive of a difference for a team to get back into.
Yeah, it's looking very unlikely that Bigatron can come back into this game unless Mega Esports find a way to massively throw, which I really doubt. This game is looking close to a done deal.
Oh, but Mega Esports though, look at the spread that's happening so far. Shoves coming up top and mid lane. And with good reason, with Baron up right now, Mega Esports wanting first dibs on making sure that they have full control over this riverside towards the top. Oh
And
man.
They are laying down vision. Spade is way down in the ball lane, so he'll just be shoving it out. Warlock does not have his teleport available, so
Saving grace here for Megatron Esports is that even though Mega Esports has this massive of a deficiency that they put Megatron Esports into, at least by not losing out, this is probably looking on the bright side, but with inhibitors still up, at least they don't have to worry about heavy waves pushing in. What they do kind of need to worry about though, because they lost out on their second tier turrets towards top and mid respectively, that's a heavy walk that they need to make if ever waves start pushing in onto them, and Mega Esports times correctly to go for Baron sneakily.
yeah, you know, at this point, Arctic, I feel like it's just a question on whether or not Mega Esports is already confident enough to go for the Baron. But speaking of being confident, here comes the curtain call just to zone out Bigatron Esports from warding that area. Usually they're trying to do the buddy system with the Braum and the Trundle to try and get vision into there, but Warlock has been flung back. He's pretty fed on the Jace. He's gonna try to run here.
Yep, that's going to be the Weaver's Wall. Spade and Empty do make the journey. Warlock way far into foreign territory and just goes down right there. But that goes to say there is another casualty in the form of Zico.
I'd say that flash and killer instinct was a bit unnecessary from Bravo, but he did secure the kill. Really wanted to get the shutdown gold onto Warlock. And like you mentioned, Arctic, Zico did go down. Wonder how exactly that happened.
But still, I mean, a bit of a shame because with that distraction, Mega Esports could have gone for something in sacrifice of Warlock. Sure, they did get Zico, but I felt like there could have been more.
Are you saying they should have went for Baron?
Not necessarily.
More towers could have definitely gone down, but yeah, Arctic, Mega is playing pretty controlled here, and I see a bit of hesitation. They're really trying to secure their playoff spot, so not going for Baron means there won't be any throws at
True.
Baron, if you think about it. That is one way that BTR can get back into the game, but if Mega don't even go for that objective, there's no real way they can throw away their lead.
Taking it easy so far, and Rift Herald has been spotted towards this bot side, a little bit far off. Of course, that will give room for BTR to respond accordingly, but since that's a heavy push towards bot lane, of course that's gonna mean less opportunity to try to keep Baron Nashor in check for the Indonesian squad.
Now, when does Mega decide to go for Baron? That's the question I have yet to be answered. Rift Herald will definitely slam this turret down. Even Spade can't exactly stop Warlock.
Yep, and there it goes, down it goes. I guess the question is, can Mega Esports get a lot more value off of this Rift Herald, because Baron Nashor has already been started by Mega Esports right here. BTR, they're on the go, but Secret, of course, gonna know that there's gonna be a response from BTR. Bravo just goes down in a flash, and of course, that is gonna make for an easy peasy lemon squeezy Baron for Mega Esports.
I don't think they're gonna get past Secret. He's so fed on the Syndra, basically deletes any hopes of Bigatron with the unleashed power. Bravo, the moment the Kaisa goes down, there's no way they're gonna win any fight. But speaking of fights, Warlock does have flash, but he's basically dead.
Oh man, Warlock has been suffering a number of deaths, but you know what? With the difference that they have at this point, can afford a few hits here and there.
Yeah, but the big thing here is the super fed Syndra on the side of Mega Esports. Secret really wants to secure their playoff spot now. Looking well and truly on the way to being a Mega Esports win. Question is whether or not BTR can hold out.
Not taking any chances anymore, Mega Esports. And I think with this, Golden Feet and What the Jess already trying to ward off any waves from Bigatron Esports to push out into Summoner's Rift. All a matter of time to just wait for Warlock to spawn.
You know, Archer, I wish something a bit more exciting aside from the Baron take would happen in this game. Because I just saw Syndra one-shot Bravo and it kind of felt like we expected it to happen, given the way the game has been panning out.
And you know, it's very textbook because, as you've been saying, a Syndra being locked in for Mega Esports, should it manage to build up to where it is right now, then it's going to be massively tricky for Bigatron Esports to deal with just that. And we're clearly seeing the struggle. I mean, carries whittle down from the full combo of Syndra. So, I don't know, man. It's a tall Grande Venti order that BTR has to deal with.
I felt like we just craved Starbucks there.
Nah, I've had too much of Starbucks lately. Too much coffee.
Is that why there is the...
But that's why it's on my mind.
The Venti reference?
Yes.
Speaking of Venti, that won't be a Venti engage.
Nope, not at all. It's a little bit short there.
I have a question though. Do they spell your name wrong at Starbucks?
You know what? I'm tired of it, so every time they ask my name, I just spell every single letter.
Do you use your handle or do you say Theo?
When I'm in an esportsy mode, I use my handle, but I'll have to stop you there, Cheese. So let's chat later because that's gonna be a fight right there. Secret actually gets decimated, but still, the rest of BTR, can they keep it up? Warlock managing to snipe down Braum there. Curtain Call is coming in. That's gonna be another hit onto MT. Looks like Spade gonna take the few hits, but it's actually Bravo that takes it. Take note, the key goals for BTR are still very, very low. Warlock goes straight in, tries to go for Spade, but still very heavy. Healthy members from Mega Esports. That's going to be the double kill for the Jin. It's only MT and Spade that survives. Can they hold the fort down, though? Because Mega Esports really wanting in on this inhibitor. Golden Feet, you know, taking his time there, but a few auto attacks would never hurt. Eventually gets that inhibitor. Are they going to go for a turn for more structures, though? But still, nonetheless, I think we can agree that's still a mega opportunity.
Yeah, why oh why would Bravo dash in with Killer Instinct? directly in front of Golden Feet's Jin. You're gonna get popped by whichever bullet he chooses to shoot at you, and this is the objective Mega is gonna go for. It will be the Infernal Drake. Nobody's in the area to steal unless a stray Bromkid. Well, go ahead and check out this replay of this fight. They immediately pop Secret. Gets slowed by the Trundle player. It means he can't get over the wall in time. Tom Kench arrives. But the seismic shove basically means is that the knockup as well prevented what the Jess from devouring the Syndra. And as this fight pans out, I'm not sure why MT decided to flash in this situation. Spade was already there to block for him, and Bravo dashes forward here. I don't understand why you dash forward in that situation. You can just dash to the side, and the moment Bravo dies, there's no more DPS coming from Bigatron Esports. He's forced to give up their inhibitor.
Let's go ahead and check out what Mega Esports is going to go for next year, because top lane, it's a good done deal. Left open for the taking, but what's kind of left for the taking here, interesting enough, is the scuffle that's happening. Cold in feet and what the Jess get into a scuffle with the rest of BTR, but take note, action happens elsewhere in that mid lane where Secret takes down Spade.
Yes, Spade was trying to teleport, but unfortunately gets cancelled by Secret. The stun landing means he has to die. No magic resist on this Sin. It's built mostly armor. Underwhelming damage considering that James was fairly healthy, but what can Bigatron Esports take here? Their base is so in ruins. The stun landing! Oh, Bravo!
Snap, that damage coming in from Warlock. Bravo had to back away right away, but of course it's going to be Dreams that suffers as a sacrifice for Bravo to do just that. But I don't know, Chiso, this looks like the final stand with all 5 members of Mega Esports up and kicking. They're not going to leave it to chance anytime soon. They want to go for the finish. Bravo tries to barrage onto Secret, but it's not going to be enough. They're going to barrel down on Nexus turret number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to be it. Going to go for a few more last-minute kills there to get those KDAs. Pretty nice towards end. We have a clear next playoffs contender, I believe. Congratulations to Mega Esports, the 2nd seed of Thailand, taking it away against Bigatron Esports.
Yeah, Arctic and with